Hello everyone and welcome back to more Pokemon Blue. The last time we left off we fought Blaine and earned the Volcano badge. Now there are 2 badges left before we can actually fight the Pokemon League. But before we can do anything, we have to infiltrate the Silphco building. And we have to find out what exactly is happening here. Oh, do you have an appointment with my boss? No. At least not in the conventional sense. But I am gonna find your boss. And I am going to kick his ass. Alright, we taught Fire Blast. Look at me. Trying to think ahead. Now I have, over the years, I've heard a few people say that this is usually where they get lost. Which, you know, I get it. I'm not going to defend that statement because it's not... Pokemon's not a super hard game. I mean, children play it. I guess it could even be considered a children's game if you want to get into semantics, but... I don't know. I mean, yeah, the first time I ever played it when I was younger, I was slightly confused when I got to the Silph building, and but I eventually figured it out. And by figured it out, I mean stumbled onto the answer. Ratatata. Alright, we can't just use Muck the whole time. We're gonna have to switch out. Oh, crap. Wow. That animation for Fire Blast. Oh, and I have just the worst heartburn imaginable. And I meant to take something for it before I sat down. I am just the worst. You know I have to rearrange these. Get out, Aerodactyl! You know, I've never used Aerodactyl before. So this is kind of new for me. As a matter of fact, you know what, guys? Let's use Aerodactyl as our main through this building. Of course. I was afraid of that. We went all the way to the top floor. Enough of your silly games. I think the 3rd floor is where you need to go when you're ready. Here we go with a million yawns. I have a new theory on the yawns. It's because I'm using a head mic instead of a microphone out in front of me. And I try not to do the fatty breathing, you know, where you can hear that, like, pervy, heavy breathing into the microphone. Because I don't really have skills in editing. I don't have any fancy equipment that can edit all that out, normalize the audio track. So, all I can do is kind of yawn away from the microphone, and the yawns always take over and become so prominent towards the end of the yawn that it picks it up anyhow. But I could be wide awake and sit down and record. I could be hopped up on caffeine and sit down and record. But I'm going to yawn non-stop. No, we're just going to leave Aerodactyl out there. Don't ask me again. But while I have you here, fine people, it has come to my attention that while I've been doing this for less than a year now, and I've been having fun doing it, but it would seem that there are those who think that everybody on YouTube has to be doing the same thing. That there's a formula that you are supposed to follow. And I don't agree to that. And I don't agree with that. I guess I should say with and to that. First of all, Rip Van Winkle over here does what he wants. You know, if I want my entertainment to be, as someone has recently called it, flat, then flat it shall be. But I'm not going to get on Twitch and beg for money. I'm not going to get on Twitch with a face cam and placate to the masses. Live chats are terrible. Have you met some of these people? Hell, have you met people in YouTube comment sections? Just earlier, I fucked up and made a comment on a Game Grumps video. I thought I was making a cogent, intelligent argument that maybe people would care to disagree with, and then maybe we could have a back and forth, a discourse would be had. Of course that wasn't the case. I had one or two people agree with me. I don't think anybody ever sat down and flat out said I disagree. There were definitely a few trolls that came in with the whole fuck you. Why did I use toxic twice? I'm so stupid. And there were a lot of comments, well, not a lot. There were like 2 or 3 that said, well, just don't watch Game Grumps. And I'm sitting here thinking, you do realize that comment sections are there for people to either give constructive criticism, or say, I like this or that, or just to genuinely or generally leave some form of little pleasantry there for the creator. I believe the YouTube comment section shows just how terrible all of humanity is and can be. Because you give anonymity to humans and they turn into monsters. And some people troll because they think it's funny, some people troll because they're pathetic. And I admit, occasionally, trolling could probably provide decent amounts of humor. There might be something to it, but I guess I'm just getting too old. Like, I feel like talking about trolls invites them, like they can hear you. And since I'm choosing to talk about them in this episode, I feel like a ton of them are going to show up at some point and have at it in the comments. But, I don't know, it was just very depressing. You know, I was trying to comment on how it seems like Game Grumps it's losing quality. And I was saying that it seems like Aaron is bitching about all of these games, and he sucks at them at the same time. He sucks, but instead of admitting he sucks at it, he wants to blame the game, he wants to blame the game designers, he wants to blame everybody but his own sucky gameplay ability. And I said in the comments, I get the irony of the name being Game Grumps, you know, and he's supposed to be grumpy and bitchy and whiny, but Game Grumps is 5-6 years old, and yeah, occasionally Aaron will have a spell where he's mad. Or he'll get into a spot in a game that's really just gives in the business. Those can be funny. There's comedy in that. And I've loved hearing Dan's stories over the years, but I don't think I can anymore. I don't think I can do this anymore with Game Grumps. He started Majora's Mask and didn't finish it. He bitched the whole time he was playing Mario Sunshine, Mario 64, he bitched every Sonic game he's ever played. He couldn't even play Sonic the Hedgehog 1, the 1991 original Genesis game that I've played on my channel. He couldn't even play that without having to go to the level select screens. He's become insufferable to watch. And again, I got bombarded with, you don't watch him then. But I've been watching them for years. I love Danny and Aaron. I think they do a fantastic job with Game Grumps. I really love watching Game Grumps. I just don't like what he's been doing for the last year or so. I don't like it when he blames the game for his own stupidity. That pisses me off, and I'm sure it pisses a lot of people off. Hence why I had a lot of thumbs up on my comment, and quite a few people agreeing with me, and then adding to the argument. So, you could say what you want, but the guy's a millionaire. He's made a ton of money since Game Grumps started. And he could just go home. He said that in an episode recently. I don't even have to do Game Grumps. I could just go home, be with my wife. Be with my wife. That didn't come out clearly. So I don't know. It feels to me like you're not allowed to have an opinion on the internet. It's definitely weighted. As a YouTuber with less than 20 subscribers currently, at the time of recording this, I can go and ask somebody with 1 million subscribers a question and never hear back from them. I could ask for a shout out to a random YouTuber that I watch and I'll never hear back from them. And I get it. They're probably bombarded with that constantly. But it's one of those things to where the bigger a channel is or the bigger a person is, the more fame they have, the more of a celebrity that they are. It seems like their opinions matter more. Their words carry further. It's about who has the bigger soapbox. I don't like that. I don't like that one bit. I guess you could claim Darwinism, you know. If enough people feel a thing is wrong, it's put into law and it's made wrong. If enough people feel that injustice has been done, they'll seek justice, even if the law isn't on their side. You know, that's why we have vigilanteism. But, we'll get rid of Nightshade. Dream Meter will allow us to heal as well. We'll take their health, but also give back to ourselves. Let's see if we can do that now with coughing. Come on, coughing. Go to sleep. What the hell? I was gonna show everybody what it does. Now go to sleep. And stay there. He woke up. Wow, sleep was so broken in Gen 1. You should wait at least one whole turn. God damn. Dream Eater. Got him. Woo! Oh yeah, because he's poisoned. I forgot about that. Type advantage. Shoot! At last! But yeah, I will say that's a pet peeve of mine. It feels like you can't have an opinion without your opinion being scrutinized to the max. The natural order of things is that you have an opinion, some agree, some disagree. But on YouTube, unless you actually make a YouTube video, and unless you have the clout and the following necessary to put you on a high enough soapbox, you are screwed, buddy. Like if you fuck up and you think, I'm just going to leave a simple little comment here in this comment section. Let me tell you, don't do that. Don't go down that road. Don't make the mistake I have made. I have literally in the past left a comment. Oh, this is years ago. I think, yeah, I was on a different account even. I left a comment just saying, I really enjoyed this video. Great job. Here come 80 different people telling me I needed to kill myself, go fuck off, I didn't have the right to leave an opinion there, and they were telling me why I was wrong, and why this YouTuber was going through a tumultuous time, and this wasn't one of their best videos, and I'm like, you know what? I don't care about any of that. I watched this video. I enjoyed this particular video. So I'm leaving a comment, which is my opinion, saying I like this video. I should have known that would invite everybody to come. See, this human interaction, I blame anonymity, I blame the internet, but this has always happened. It's one of the reasons I can't interact with people out in the real world. You can call me autistic, you can say I'm on the spectrum, you can say I'm antisocial, you can say whatever you want. Wait, what did he say? They must have targeted Sylph for our Pokemon products. Team Rocket is trying to conquer the world with Pokemon, she says through my yawn. The Rockets came and took over the building. I get so wrapped up in my bitching that, oh dear, help me please. Look at him, he's such a coward. Yeah, he is. She's fully composed and he's like, help me! Besides, Team Rocket doesn't seem that bad. I'm just kidding. Team Rocket has been dumbed down over the years, but originally Team Rocket was supposed to be pretty vicious. They killed Pokemon, and I'm pretty sure they'd have no qualms with killing humans. Why do I not change him out? I'm so focused on bitching and ranting and raving that I'm not focusing on the game. I guess it... I'm just now... After the last couple of weeks have been absolute garbage. They've been a dumpster fire. I was trying to get in to get some counseling for my mental health issues, for the depression and everything. The hurdles I've had to jump through just to see somebody. It's like, what if one of your patients was seriously about to off themselves, like really soon? They are not expediting the process to help them at all. It's just, I hate this country. I hate everything about it. And what sucks is it's still better than so many of the other ones. So you're fucked no matter what you do. We need universal health care. It pisses me off that we don't have universal health care. We need it. It's a thing we must have immediately if we are going to survive as a country. Alright. I could go on and on for weeks about universal health care. There you go, buddy. Now you just suffer through the poison. Well, you know what? We can use Aerodactyl as long as I heal him up. Which I can't. I don't have any. Eric. Son. Get it together. Oh my god! I am actually genuinely sleepy though. I've got an appointment at 1 o'clock tomorrow. I need to go to bed and be up for that because it's already after midnight. Hey, what is this? What is my life? One of the reasons beyond everything else that I haven't really been making these videos on a daily basis is the fact that, hell, I've run out of stuff to say. Outside of this little rant, I can't guarantee I'll have anything whatsoever to say tomorrow when I sit down to make an episode. I feel like generally, I might have 2 or 3 episodes a week in me anymore. And the only reason that I've put out content in as expeditious a manner that I have is because I felt like I needed to get through all the classic games and get to all the new stuff. And I feel like I may have made an error with that. Because over the past 7 to 8 months, if you were to sit down and watch everything all together in the order that it came out, you're going to find a genuinely disturbed individual who says things, flip-flops, makes no sense sometimes, yawns just every 2 seconds, whines, bitches, complains, and is genuinely a very depressed and unhappy person who can't really play video games too well, even though he will constantly say he does way better than Aaron because fuck his gameplay ability. But other than that, like, there's a mukbang that's going up alongside this episode. They're both going up at the same time. And in that episode, you can kind of tell that I'm winding down, I'm dying out, I'm feeling done with this entire shebang. But there's this part of me, deep down inside, that's screaming, no, you have to stay strong, you have to be positive, you have to live, damn it, you have to pull yourself up, you have to make this, your sole focus, because it's the only way you're going to survive. You know, nobody else is going to help you, nobody else is going to do a damn thing for you, you have to do it all for yourself. And I've talked to a few people who feel like YouTube has just been done for a long time. They feel like Twitch is where it's at, but even if I wanted to do Twitch, which I don't, I really can't stand live streaming on Twitch specifically. I don't like that community. I don't have the bandwidth to do it even if I could, or even if I wanted to, I mean, so I don't know. Alright, hold on. So we have an Aerodactyl that I can't heal. Let's go and heal and buy some potions, and then we're coming back into this bitch. Fighting some more Team Rockets. But yeah, I started this YouTube channel, and I started doing these Let's Plays to keep me busy and to keep my mind occupied. And we're not a year in, and I've already hit a major wall. I've hit a wall a time or two before where I thought, oh, nobody's going to listen to you, you're going to hit so many trolls, you're going to deal with such garbage people, nobody's going to watch, you're just going to get more and more upset as time goes on and subscribers don't come along. And that was the case, and it still is the case a little bit, but I'll do this. If it kills me, I'm going to keep making these episodes. And I just feel like I'm at one of those moments in my life where you're supposed to say pray for me, but I'm an atheist, so I don't see what good that would do. But I'm just having a tough time. I will shut down mentally tonight when I go to bed, and tomorrow I'm going to wake up and I'm going to completely overhaul my mentality, and I'm going to see if I can't try to get the positivity back and stay productive. I can't stress that enough. I think I need to stay productive. I think being so laxed lately has really hurt me a lot. That, and for some reason, every time I want to say genuinely comes out. And every time I want to say genuinely wants to come out. I know you have to have noticed that in other videos too. I don't know what my brain is doing. It's doing some weird mental gymnastics. It's really screwing everything up. But we'll find a fix to that. We'll put a band-aid on that, and we're gonna be okay. As long as we have Pokemon, we'll be alright. Now I've yawned so much, my eyes are watering, my nose is running, because I cannot stop yawning. Go, Aerodactyl! I smacked the headset. Alright, well, this episode has been ranty and all over the place. This was a fun one to make and for everybody to have to sit through. I don't know, every once in a while you just have to get it off your chest. I feel like that's what we've done tonight. It's been a little bit therapeutic, I'll admit. Maybe I need to bitch and rant way more often. Maybe trying to force positivity is killing me. Maybe if I just let the hate flow, let the bile out, join the dark side, I'll be okay. Which it really stems from a place of just agitation that people are garbage. If people were nice and did what they're supposed to do, I think I'd be A-okay and perfect. Way to go, Aerodactyl. Ooh, supersonic. Oh, we'll get rid of agility. I mean, there's probably some really strategic reason to have agility, but I work for Sylph. What should I do? Just stand there. I'm on the case. Wow. Let's see, TM09. What is TM09? Takedown. Interesting. We'll hang on to it just in case. Alright. Well, I think that's where I'm going to stop for now. And in the next episode, we'll try to finish off Silphco. And stop Giovanni. And yeah. So that we can go after Sabrina's badge. Alright. See you, folks.